Hey, Jane, come over here.
What?
Look, turn these pickles around.
Why? Are you gonna say this like a alien pickle dick?
No, turn around. We turned ourselves into Pickles Jane! Pickle Jane and Gus! What's up, my nerds? Welcome back to Drinking Nerdy, where we talk and drink nerdy. Today, we're talking about Rick and Morty. This is Rick Jane, and I'm Morty C137.
And in honor of Rick and Morty, we turned ourselves into pickleback shots.
Pickleback, Gus and Jane!
Oh, that was a little rough.
I hate pickleback shots. Anyway, before we get started, make some drinks that actually taste good.
Yeah, we need some better drinks.
Drinks.
Jeez, Rick, what is this place?
The Citadel of Ricks. It's the secret headquarters for the Council of Ricks.
Council of Ricks?
I don't know about you nerds, but I love a Gin Rickey. And I just came back from the Citadel of Ricks, and this is their Rickey recipe. Start with 2 ounces of your favorite gin. 1 ounce of Midori for that bright green color. 1 ounce lime juice. Ice. Top off with some club soda. And garnish with a lime wheel. This is in honor of the time portal. Cheers. Let's get swifty.
Where are we going?
To the day it all began and ended. The moment that changed everything.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order?
Yeah, I'd like to get a 10-piece McNugget and a bunch of the Szechuan sauce. Like, as much as you're allowed to give me. In 1998, they had this promotion for the Disney film Mulan, where they created a new sauce for the McNuggets called Szechuan sauce. And it's delicious. And then they got rid of it, and now it's gone. This is the only place we're going to be able to try it, is in my memory.
What's up, my nerds? One of Rick's favorite things is Szechuan Mulan McDonald's sauce and drinking. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a Szechuan Old Fashioned. 2 ounces Japanese whiskey. Since we couldn't find the Szechuan McDonald's sauce, we decided to make our own. We made a honey Szechuan simple syrup for our Old Fashioned. We're gonna use 1 ounce of it. A little bit of orange bitters. Give it a little stir. Pour it over your rocks glass. And we're gonna top it off with the only garnish that's worth it of this drink. Chicken nugs. Let's get swifty.
Let's get swifty.
Squanching over here.
Squanching.
So, Jane, Rick and Morty, yeah? What a fucking success. That shit is so funny. It explores things like dimensional travel, time travel, multiple timelines, possible realities, and it's all in a kid show. I mean, yeah, albeit it's
a cartoon.
It's an adult cartoon. I'm a huge fan. Like, yes, some of the stuff is far-fetched, but some of it's like based on some real life, physical properties like physics theory and stuff like string theory and like multidimensional theories and stuff like that. I think it's opened a window to make that cool, like Neil deGrasse Tyson was one of those like nerds that he made it like okay to be like nerdy and be cool, He does his thing and everyone loves him. He's huge. So
I would argue that Bill Nye did that first.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
But I digress. So time travel.
Time travel? Dude.
Multiverses. What do you think we can actually do?
So
or actually experience?
I don't think time travel is the thing. The whole thing about space-time, it's different from what we conceive as time. Time is a construct of humans with a large amount of mass. Big Bang happens, universe expands, physics or the nature of reality develops different, we will never know, right? Because it's so, you might as well think of it as a different dimension.
5 hours later.
I kind of like the idea, and how true it is that there's different timelines running parallel to each other. So at any given point, say in this timeline you're on YouTube, but on another timeline maybe you're a farmer.
Stephen Oliver from the Oliver Report, the British comedian,
Yeah.
he had an interview with Stephen Hawking, and Stephen Hawking is talking to this guy, and he goes like, so there's a parallel universe where I'm smarter than you, and Stephen Hawking just goes like, well, yeah, there's also a universe where you're actually funny. So I think that's super funny, and I think like all these like cartoons, like Rick and Morty, people like Neil deGrasse Tyson, like Stephen Hawking, like Bill Nye, it's normalized being a nerd. Like it's okay to like science or whatever nerds you out, dude. I think it's super cool that we're able to do these things out and about, that I can wear an Atari shirt or wear a Pokemon shirt, and I'm okay with it. I big nerd. I think I spend more money on like video games and quirky shirts than fucking I spend in gas.
Rick and Morty hit so hard is like we're so into pop culture.
Yeah.
So using Rick and Morty and then like actually getting McDonald's to make Szechuan sauce again. Like that's a huge thing. Like that's some crazy like nostalgia thing for people that are our age.
Yes, and don't be a toxic nerd, please. Don't be a toxic fan saying you don't get it because you gotta be smart. It's a cartoon, bro. We get it. Like it's fun. But God, take it easy, man. Look at me. I'm drinking a Szechuan sauce. I'm only doing this video so we can do a Szechuan sauce old fashioned. That's all I live for.
I give him like one chicken nugget and he's out of control.
I'm all jacked up from Mountain Dew. No, I'm all jacked up in chicken nuggets. Like, what I love the most is just like the improv stuff they do, and it's like, oh, we're two superheroes, and we're fighting the moon that is exploding, and we are in a car with nuns. I think it's fucking hilarious.
There's some crazy theory too, speaking of time travel, is that the creator of The Simpsons was somehow involved in time travel, and that is why The Simpsons are able to predict the future.
Matt Groening and Montague.
Yeah.
They have like the episode where they have like the 9/11 like pictures, and they have like all these like real life events
The
that
Trump
like
presidency.
right, like it's like shit. Is Matt Groening a chaotic good time traveler? But which again,
We're on to you.
But time traveling is like such a weird thing to think about, because dude, let's think about paradoxes, right? Like okay, if time travel was real, then surely a time traveler would have already visited or made contact, right, to someone somewhere, like the Futurama one, right, where Fry, trying to save his grandfather, kills his grandfather and sleeps with his grandma. So he is his own grandfather, and his dad is his son. It's like a super weird thing, right? But what if that was true? Like, what if you go into the past and you end up killing your parents by mistake, and that means you wouldn't exist, which means that you wouldn't have been able to go back in time because you never existed, which means you would have never killed your parents, so you would be alive, So those paradoxes are like, when I was in college, I studied philosophy for a little bit, and we had like a segment on paradoxes, and I learned about them, and this became like the joke of the class, just thinking of like shit like that to like disprove like time travel theories and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I guess you could warn somebody, but then it stops something from happening, which is going to disrupt something, and you probably would have never come back to warn them.
But the other theory also is that by you doing the warning, that's what triggers a chain of events that actually lead into happening in the beginning.
That's so true.
Let us know what you guys think. Drop a comment, like and subscribe. Let us know what you think is a sick paradox.
Ooh, and let me know, where would you want to go in time if you could time travel or multidimensional travel? Where would you go?
Dude, I know where I would go.
Where?
The future. Yeah, dude, the past sucked. Are you kidding me? Oh, you got a mental disorder? That means you got ghosts in your blood.
I feel like I would go to the past with what I know now and scare the crap out of people by being a witch.
Damn it, Jane. Telling you she's a witch. But yeah, Jane would be in the stock market like... Yes.
Making billions off of Apple
Dude,
right now.
have you guys seen Back to the Future? Biff.
Yeah.
Biff right here.
Jeff Bezos would have nothing on me money-wise. I would just laugh at him.
Jeff Bezos, I have purchased you.
What's your favorite time travel movie?
Definitely Lost in Space, dude. Fucking Lost in Space, baby. Oh my
I don't
god.
think I've seen Lost in Space.
Fuck, dude, you suck. Lost in Space. Danger, danger. No, come on. Oh my god. Space, Lost, time travel. My 3 favorite things.
It's fair.
How about you? What's your favorite? What's your faces?
Oh, favorite time travel. You know what my favorite is? Bill and Ted.
Oh my god.
That was my shit back in the day.
Be excellent to each other, my dudes.
There's a new one coming out, right?
Yes. Actually, it already came out, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well, I need
Yeah.
to find that later, I guess.
Yeah, I do too. I haven't seen it.
Sorry, Bill and Ted.
I love you, Keanu Reeves. You're perfect.
He is perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta go find the new Bill and Ted movie.
Yes. And you know what? Honorable mention, Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh, always.
What a classic. My favorite. It involves drinking, hot tubs, and time travel. My 3 favorite things.
Well, join us next time. Maybe you're time traveling into the future of our next video.
Maybe not, because time is a human construct. Therefore, not real. Therefore, you're delusional.
Wait, am I not real?
Nothing is real. We're living in a simulation.
I've had too much Midori. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe,
Drop a comment. I want to know your favorite paradox for real.
and we'll catch you in the next multiverse.
Let's get swifty.
Cheers.